want to give you one quick example of how social networking is transforming all aspects of society, including charity fundraising. This was me at Blogworld explaining to iReporter Chris Morrow about Beat Cancer, Pound Beat Cancer, or # Beat Cancer, however you want to say it, which went from an idea to reality in really just a few hours, just a few days.
It's a huge initiative to set a record and raise money to stamp out cancer in the world. It shows the power of an idea just sitting over dinner talking about, hey, let's try to set a record. And I think that social media takes the power of an idea to a new level. 1 minute you're sitting around hashing out this idea, the next minute it actually has a possibility to make a change for good in the world.
All right, so Pound Beat Cancer or # Beat Cancer is still the #1 trending topic on Twitter. Amazing. The website, beatcancereverywhere.com. In 24 hours, it logged more than 200,000 mentions. Pound Beat Cancer, each one representing 1 penny for cancer research, but the people who are donating money are going to up that, and they're going to give the maximum allowable to this cause. So we're going to raise a lot of money, but we also raise a lot of awareness, and we tested the power of social media. So I want to reintroduce my panel right now. There you see them all sitting right there. There is Rick Calvert. He is a founder. He's on Twitter right next to me to the right. Founder of Blogworld. Jermaine Dupree, music producer. Jermaine is, obviously showbiz guy with the sunglasses.
Yeah, that's what we...
Too cool for school. I wear my sunglasses at night and in the studio. Music producer, live blogging. So keep blogging and tweeting. Scott Monty from Ford Motor Company, the guy in the jacket. He's the CEO. He's,
I wish I could have had a car behind me.
Yeah, why didn't you have a car behind you, right? And then also from Comcast, which I want to talk to him much, much more about customer service, Frank Eliason. Thank you so much. And Tamara Nechtel. Tamara, man, your story is amazing. We're going to talk to you guys in just a little bit, but I want to I want you guys to see the guy from eBay. He was talking to me yesterday about the changing model for charitable giving through social media. Take a listen.
Beat Cancer is about change that individuals can make. We get really excited about the power of the individual, and eBay has always been about community. We see this as just one more way to really drive that forward and support a great cause.
Do you think it's going to sort of change that dynamic, that model for the future, as far as giving money, as far as donating to charity?
Traditional models have been you give with one part of your wallet and you shop or you do something with a different part of your time. We like seeing this convergence, those things coming together. So it's through your actions or through the way you shop or through the decisions that you make, you can create a lot of change in the world.
Robert Chetwani from eBay, thank you so much for helping with all of this, and PayPal as well. And the video, it looked a little bit crude. I shot it all myself, and that's what you do when you go to a Blogworld conference or to any sort of social media, because that's where it's going. That's exactly where it's going. Tamara, you and I sitting over dinner talking about, you were saying, okay, so you're going to be at Blogworld, you're going to be on a panel talking about journalism, new media, old media, or what have you. Right. And I said, hey, how do we break a record? How do we show the power of social media, right? And I said, the Guinness World Book of Records, is that still around? And you said, I'll check. 2 days later, Tamara called me and said, not only did I check, I got it approved, and the money 100% is going to go to cancer, and this is all within a couple of hours. You made it happen, but we were all just sitting around, just sort of brainstorming, and just kind of off the cuff. And you're a cancer survivor, I have to say that.
Thank you.
Last night at dinner, you were very moved. You cried when you found out how many people had clicked on.
Don't put that on.
Yeah, but tell us about why. What do you think? Is this a new model for charitable giving?
Oh, absolutely. Social media for social good. I think we've proven in less than 72 hours the power of what having a message that means something, and the power of individuals that care about a message being able to repeat it and continue to repeat it. I think we've just proven, not just by setting the Guinness World Record, we're very grateful to them for participating.
Creating a record.
Creating the first social media message in 24 hours. This is an incredible accomplishment. We're very grateful to Rick Calvert for opening up the forum of Blogworld to allow us to do it. eBay and PayPal, as well as our other major sponsor, Miller Coors Brewing, that stepped up immediately within a matter of 24 hours to help support this movement. Mm-hmm. But more so, this was about the power of one person and another person, and continuing to multiply this. And that's what the power of social media is. And we're so grateful for your participation in this. It's been amazing.
Well, thank you. But I have to say that, I mean, it was just, an idea is just an idea. But, really, unless you have some action behind it, it means nothing. We all have ideas. I mean, I have a million that run through my head every day. So I mean, it's more about you and what you did than about me, because you actually put some action behind it and made it happen. So I think all the credit goes to you. And so, Rick, good. Tamara mentioned it. Thank you so much for allowing this to happen at Blogworld and having this sort of litmus test about the power of social media when it comes to charitable giving. Did you learn anything from this experience about Pound Beat Cancer?
Well, I don't know if I would say that I learned anything other than...
Were you surprised by it?
Some really great people like Tamara and you, Don. I mean, you really got behind this as well. And everybody, as you saw, as soon as we announced it, people were clapping. Everybody was retweeting the message. I mean, people who are engaged in social media want to do things like this. It feels good to be able to do things like this. And our community obviously really got behind it, and I think it proves just how powerful social media is and what social media can do in, as you said, in just 2 days.
Yeah. And my question was, again, were you surprised by it? Because, I mean, you're very familiar with the social networking types in the social media world. Were you surprised by it at all? Because, frankly, I was, and I think many people were surprised that so many people responded.
Honestly, I wasn't.
No, that's good. That's good.
We experienced the exact same thing last year. We were the #1 trending topic during the presidential elections at Blogworld. We knocked Barack Obama and Sarah Palin off the #1 trending topic last year. So I knew that we could do this. And as soon as Tamara said, and you came to us with the idea of using Pound Beat Cancer and raising money for cancer research, we thought, well, then let's mobilize our community and do something good with it, because we knew we could do it. And this year we were able to do it for a good cause, and that was fantastic.
I want to bring back in Jermaine Dupree. Jermaine, the entertainment industry often does a lot for charitable giving and trying to help causes, especially when there are disasters in the world. I mean, you look at what Michael Jackson and those guys did, We Are the World and what have you. That sort of set a new model, then in the 80s and 90s about how the entertainment industry can give back.
Yeah.
What about this in this particular way now? You think the entertainment industry will learn from this and use this sort of model to go on to help others?
I mean, they better. I'm going to start saying that. They better learn from it. But I definitely feel like it's you can reach more people now. There's so many outlets that we can reach other people out there than in the 80s. So I definitely think that we're going to see the music industry jump on this and really take it and ride it out. I know I'm here. And I'm the only person at Blogworld from my world representing the music industry.
Right.
So, I mean, like he said, hopefully next year I can get more of my people and my peers to come to this and learn. Because I learned a lot in these 2 days.
Okay. Hey, we have about 20 seconds, guys, so I'll give you 10 seconds each, and we're going to come back and talk. Scott, what has Ford Motor Company learned? Are you using social media to give back to the community? And can we up that? Can we challenge you?
Absolutely. Actually, we have a few things up our sleeve already. We're not ready to announce, but absolutely. We are committed to philanthropy all over the place. It's part of the Ford DNA, and it has been part of our DNA for at least 8 or 9 decades. Okay. It's built into who we are. Okay.
Comcast, Mr. Comcast, what about you?
We actually believe in giving back all the time. We actually created Comcast New Media Exchange, which is a website, ComcastNewMediaExchange.com, where we actually have taught social media to nonprofits so they could do just this. So we're excited about the happenings this past weekend for everybody else to see the success.